Hello, Rukaya. Hello, Arish. Hello, Sunita, everybody. Hello. मुझे बड़ी परवाह रहती है अपने स्टूडेंट्स के पैसों की, so जब तक पैसे वसूल ना हो जाए तब तक मुझे कुछ नहीं होना चाहिए दोस्तों. ओके. So, did I message in the group to come join?
Yes, sir, you did.
You
Okay.
did, sir. Nice kurta, sir.
Thank you.
Kurta.
I'm wearing a kurta today. Yes. And yeah, what are we gonna study in this class, people?
How about Joel Kyoko?
Yes, we are gonna read the text. Because I know that Sabaji watches this recording. And Sabaji, this is message for you. Don't be surprised about the pronunciation of any words in English. Why? Because English doesn't claim to be a phonetic language. Okay? Understand. There are two types of languages, phonetic and non-phonetic languages. Phonetic languages are those which have a similarity in the way they are written and the way they are pronounced. And non-phonetic languages do not have a similarity. What do I mean? In Hindi, when you write this letter, this symbol ka, you pronounce it ka. When it is written somewhere, it gives you the same sound ka. It doesn't become anything else. It remains ka. And when you add any harsai, harsau, akar, it changes in a certain way because a is always a. K, he, ge, ghe, che, che, So Hindi is a phonetic language. So those people who speak a phonetic language as their first language, when they learn a non-phonetic language, they struggle so much with the pronunciation. Okay. So there is no point in trying to understand why this word is pronounced this way or that word is pronounced that way. The answer is English is a non-phonetic language. Okay. And this is the reason why do is do and dog is not doog. As simple as that. Okay. TO is to, but TON is not tune. SO is so, but SON is not sown. So these examples are enough. हाँ संतोष जी, हम बता देते, एक सेकंड जरा सा. ओ कनेक्शन निकला हुआ है. इसको कनेक्ट करना पड़ेगा बेटा. इसको कनेक्ट करिए तो वहां पे इसको पूरा को ले जाइए. हाँ उधर कनेक्ट करिए. हाँ जस 2 मिनट बाद आपको कॉल करें संतोष जी. ठीक ठीक.
Safri, what are you wearing?
Yeah, any. So yes, don't be surprised. If you want, you can go into the history of the words, one individual word, and learn about the pronunciation of that word, where it started and how it changed at different times in the past. Okay, because every word, the way you are pronouncing them today, the words were not pronounced the same way or written the same way earlier in the past. So at different times, different changes happened. Language has evolved, and that should be enough. If somebody is interested in digging into the history of a particular word, they can do it. They can go online. They can ask an AI as well, like ChatGPT and stuff, and they can find out the history of a word, particular word. Okay. and why it is pronounced that way or this way. But a general answer why the spellings and the sounds don't match is English is not a phonetic language. Rosanna speaks Italian. Italian is a phonetic language. You know, if you learn the alphabets of Italy, the Italian language and the sounds, you can read Italian. Even if you do not understand the meaning, you can read Italian in like time, right, Rosanna? One can learn to read Italian very easily. Just like Hindi, Italian is also a phonetic language. But English is not a phonetic language. Okay.
So what does mean phonetic?
I told you that there is a relation between spelling and the sounds. It means if you understand the alphabets, you can start reading the language. Like anybody who learns the English Hindi alphabet can start reading Hindi. Even if they will not understand what those words mean, they will start reading. So phonetic languages are easy to read. Non-phonetic languages are not easy to read. Any more questions about this? Anyone? So never be surprised why this word is pronounced that way, because I can see she has asked a question in the group about the word lieutenant, that why it is pronounced lieutenant, okay? Yes, you can go into the history of this word. There is a story of this, okay? And this story is actually the history of the word, where it came from, the origin of the word, and the pronunciation of the word in that language, where it came from, and then how it changed. So there is a story. But do you have time and energy for the individual story of the words? Or the story of the individual words, you will go and learn about this word, that word, all the words. No, you just want to be practical. You want to use the word lieutenant, okay? So English is not a phonetic language. So don't expect English words to sound as their spelling. And you don't have to go to the word lieutenant to understand this. You can simply understand this with the word SO. SO is so. And you add N. So how does it change? It should be sown because it was so. But no, it will become sun. You have TO2. You add N and it is not tune. It is ton. You have DO but you add G, it is not dog, it is dog. So clearly, English is not a phonetic language. Okay, one letter has multiple sounds. Yes, Arish. Letter C has different pronunciations. And the only way you can overcome this is more and more reading. When you come across an unfamiliar word, okay, it is likely that you will feel confused about the pronunciation. Okay, it's not a big deal. It happens. By the way, we are going to read this text today, guys. Give me a second. Scanner error 20 something, 28 or something. संतोष जी उस पर लिखा है स्कैनर एरर 28 ऐसा कुछ करके लिखा है ठीक Okay, guys, let's continue. 16-year-old Joel Kyoko comes from Kenya, East Africa. He was born in Kuwinda. A slum in the capital, Nairobi. He says, it's dirty, obviously, but it's a good place. It's home. This is such a deep sentence. There is so much Look, it's dirty, he accepts, but he still says it's a good place because it's home. Understand how human beings' emotions make them feel. He knows it's a dirty place, he's accepting it, but still he calls it a good place because it's home. And you understand, everybody loves their home, no matter how dirty it is, right, guys?
Yes.
That's the point here. We were discussing the same thing in the previous class. And this is the point. Emotions. Emotions. Renu was playing from both sides. Because of her emotions, I don't want to bring that topic here, but just want to say some people have reasoning and emotions both. Renu was an example of that. She had her reasoning and she had her emotions. Her reasoning made her feel one way, but her emotions were making her feel the other way. And she wants to live with both the feelings. Very good. Joel, but Joel is very different from the other teenagers. Okay, the other teenagers. Joel is very different from the other teenagers in Kavinda, whatever. Joel is very different from the other teenagers in Kavinda. Okay, guys, when do we use the word the? We use the word the article the, when we are talking about a definite group, a definite person, okay? A definite person, then we use the. Now, teenagers, in general, सारे teenagers, okay? Teenagers in general, उसमें द नहीं लगाना, don't use the, because teenagers in general. लेकिन मेरे शहर के टीनेजर्स, अब आप डेफिनेटिव बना दिया ना उसको, कोई खास बना दिया ना ग्रुप, तो आप बोलेंगे द टीनेजर्स इन माय टाउन. आई होप यू अंडरस्टैंड. ओके, गर्ल्स मतलब लड़कियां, मतलब सारी लड़कियां, लड़कियां बस लड़कियां, ओके, गर्ल्स इन जनरल. लेकिन मैं कहूं मेरे क्लास की लड़कियां, तो द गर्ल्स इन माय क्लास. नाउ इट इज अ डेफिनेटिव ग्रुप, okay? So the is used before those nouns which are definitive, okay? That's why we use the definite article, because the group is definitive. Sunita was speaking in the previous class and she always says most of the people, most of the people, most of the men, most of the women. The क्यों लगाते हो आप? अगर आप किसी definitive group की बात नहीं कर रहे, don't use that. Simply say most men, most women, most girls, most people. ये most of जब आप बोलते हो और the, तो एक डेफिनेटिव ग्रुप की आप बात कर रहे हो, बट यू आर नॉट. आप जनरल की बात कर रहे हो और ग्रामर के हिसाब से डेफिनेटिव बना रहे हो. सो देयर इज अ मिस्टेक. खुशी, इफ यू वांट टू टॉक अबाउट students in general, okay, then you will simply say students, okay? Students respect their teachers. Students respect their teachers. Simple.
But
Students.
sir, I heard that the use when we specify something. And
What did you hear? What did you hear, Sunita?
when we specify something, then we use the.
हाँ, तो वही तो मैं बता रहा हूँ बेटा. उसी को जो देखो क्या होता है ना, कि जो आपको बताया गया है वो आपके दिमाग पे क्या असर कर रहा है, ये मायने रखता है. तो मैं जो बता रहा हूँ वो दिमाग पे सही असर करेगा. मैंने क्या बोला है? इफ इट इज अ डेफिनेटिव ग्रुप, ओके, देन द इज नेसेसरी. बट इफ इट इज जनरल, तो आपको द बोलने की जरूरत नहीं, आपका काम हो जाता है. जैसे मैं बताता हूं, आपको बोलना है स्टूडेंट्स रिस्पेक्ट देयर टीचर्स, ओके? तो you are talking about any particular group of students or students in general? Think. Students respect their teachers.
The German way.
In general, you're talking about students in general, not any particular group of students, okay? But if I say I'm talking about this class here and I'm saying the students are not really working hard, okay? Because I'm not talking about all students in the world. I'm not making a general statement about students. I'm talking about a definitive group here. The students are not working hard.
And sir, I was saying about those particular person who have that kind of mindset. They talk about some topics. So I use.
I know what you said, and I know you thought it was right. That's why you said it, but you were wrong, and you have to learn why you were wrong. Okay? Let me tell you. आपको बोलना है ज्यादातर लोग चलो सेंटेंस पूरा कर लेते सुनीता। ज्यादातर लोग, आगे बोलो।
Personalizing.
जो तुम बोल रही थी ग्रुप में, पिछले क्लास में, ज्यादातर लोग।
Yeah, many people who talk about some topics.
तो ज्यादातर लोग बोल रहे किस में, क्या बोलेंगे इंग्लिश? एवरीबॉडी, मोस्ट पीपल,
Most people.
बिकॉज
Most of,
फिर
most of people, just I heard.
most people, that's it, most people.
Okay, sir, I will correct it.
चलिए और देखते हैं मोस्ट। अभी आप, ज्यादातर पत्नियां, ओके, अपने पतियों से झूठ बोलती हैं। तो am I talking about any particular girls, particular wives? तो कैसे बोलेंगे?
No, sir.
Wives,
Most of
most wives, ना खुशी, most wives lie to their husbands. Okay, most wives lie to their husbands. Simple and easy. Most wives lie to their husbands.
Few husbands tell the truth about his salary to his wife.
Really?
Once a people.
I don't know any such husbands.
see
Actually,
what
my
that
my husband, if you don't know, my husband.
I know one husband who doesn't tell the truth about his salary to his wife. I know one such husband. He says that if your wife finds out about your salary, then she will kind of pressurize you. You will not be in control of the situation, the matters. Don't tell her how much you earn. Just give her a certain amount of money, and that's it. Don't tell her how much you earn exactly. So I know
Do
only
you
one
believe
such
that?
husband. Yeah.
Do you believe on this?
Nah, nonsense. Husband and wife together decide what happens in the family, and if you don't tell her how much you are earning, then how will you guys make a good decision, informed decision, an informed decision? It is not possible. So it is very necessary that the wife and the husband both know about the financial situation, how much they are earning every month, so that they can plan their expenses, their future plans about what they have to buy. It is really necessary. I think there is a trust deficit in those relationships where the husbands don't tell their wives how much they earn. Okay, there is a trust deficit. Okay.
Yes. We
Otherwise,
don't believe
there is
in
no reason. There is no
Sir,
reason for the husband or the wife to lie about their salary, their earning to the other one. Yes, Zafri.
sir, what can I say? I am under the bridge.
Keep praying that the bridge doesn't collapse on you.
No, sir.
He
I
is
am
not
far
in
away.
Bihar, sir.
I think Zafri is boating. He's in water, right? Zafri, you're on the
Yes,
boat.
sir. Yes.
I can see that, life-saving jacket. And he's under the.
What can I say, sir? I am under the bridge.
Yes, exactly. You're under the bridge. You're under the bridge. Yeah. He's having a time of his life, I think he's getting married next year. So he's fulfilling all his dreams and all those things, that he wants to do alone, He's getting married next year, I'm sure. Zafri, leave some of these, things to do with your wife, man. Come on. It's more fun. Zafri, are you still there? Or the bridge has already collapsed?
He is not in Bihar, sir. How
He's
bridge
not in
will
Bihar.
collapse?
Only bridges in Bihar collapse, huh?
Yeah, sir. Nowadays, you can
Okay.
see how many bridges
Have
have
collapsed recently.
already collapsed.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, people. ज्यादातर टीचर्स इगोइस्टिक होते हैं. Most teachers are egoistic. प्रैक्टिस करो यार, भूल जाते हो, मैंने पहले ही पढ़ाया. ओके, आई हैव टॉट यू दिस थिंग्स बिफोर. Most teachers are egoistic. Okay, guys, Joel is very different from the other teenagers. The other teenagers, क्योंकि कोई भी teenagers की बात नहीं हो रही है. Teenagers in Kavinda. So he is very different from the other teenagers in Kavinda. He's different from them. He's going to leave home. He's going to leave home because he has won a dance scholarship. He is going to leave home, okay, because he has won a dance scholarship. This is the present perfect sentence. He has won, okay? His won means he has won. The present perfect. He has won a dance scholarship. Present perfect is used when the situation has some connection with the present. Look, he's going to leave home. He's going to why? Because he has won a dance scholarship. Okay? उसने एक डांस स्कॉलरशिप जीता है, इसीलिए he is going to leave home. Guys, यहां पास्ट सिंपल बोलना समझदारी नहीं होगी. जब कोई पास्ट एक्शन का प्रेजेंट में रिलेशन हो तो प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट बोलना चाहिए. जैसे मेरे बाह में
काम
सूजन,
से सिर्फ थके हैं ना, जिंदगी से नहीं थके हैं.
मेरे बाह में सूजन है. ओके, मेरे बाह में, क्योंकि मैंने एक इंजेक्शन लिया है. ठीक है, तो कनेक्शन, इंजेक्शन तो सुबह लिया होगा, दोपहर में लिया होगा दोस्तों, शाम में लिया होगा, राइट? पास्ट लग रहा है, लेकिन सूजन है ना, तो कनेक्शन बना ना प्रेजेंट से. इसको हम लोग पढ़ेंगे अगले यूनिट में ज्यादा बेहतर, तो ध्यान दो. आई हैव swelling in my arm because I have taken an injection. I have तो जो भी प्रेजेंट में अगर किसी बात का कनेक्शन है कोई पास्ट में हुई बात का, तो उस पास्ट वाली बात को प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट में बोलना है दोस्तों. प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड.
सर, लाइक यू वांट टू से दैट, जैसे हम लोग बचपन में बनाते थे ट्रांसलेशन, खाना खा चुके हैं.
इसका मतलब हुआ कि अभी भूख नहीं लगी है.
हाँ, पेट फुल है अभी, आई एम फुल.
इसका ये मतलब है, ये कनेक्शन है इसका. ओके, प्रेजेंट से कनेक्शन, देयर इज अ कनेक्शन टू द प्रेजेंट. I okay, you go to somebody's house and they offer you something to eat. Okay, they offer you something to eat. You say, no thanks, I have just had dinner, I've just had lunch. अब समझ रहे, present perfect. I've just had, have just had lunch. I want everybody's full focus here. I can see Sam is not focused. I don't know about Rukhsar. Zafri is, of course, he's out, so we can't expect him to pay attention.
And sir, another I saw Taj Mahal, and another is I have seen Taj Mahal. What is the difference?
I will explain. I saw the Taj Mahal and I have seen the Taj Mahal. Okay.
Sir, my friend wants to talk to you.
Talking to
Sir,
me.
you carry on. I don't want to talk to you.
Talking to me is not free, Zafri. You know that, right? So ask him to pay in advance first. Then I'll talk to him. Guys, talking to me is not free anymore.
We all know,
Sir, is not airless.
Sir, he's hearing everything. Sir,
Who is it? Do I know him?
That's why he's laughing.
No, sir, you don't know.
Hello, guys. How are
Hello,
you
guys.
doing? Hi.
Hello, guys. लगाया ना?
Are you having a good time? Are you having a good time?
Yes, we are spending a good time.
Yeah, lovely. You guys are Zafri's friends.
What, sir?
You are Zafri's friends, right?
Yes, yes. Zafri's friends.
Yeah, guys, उसकी शादी कराओ, okay?
Yes, we are finding the girl here. But
What are you looking for? What do you call that? वो जो मछली जैसी लड़की होती है, उसको क्या बोलते हैं?
Jalpari.
Jalpari. In English, what do we call her?
जलपरा मिल रहा सर यहाँ.
Mermaid.
A mermaid, right? So
Yes.
are you looking for a mermaid for him?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Because he knows how to swim. He is a good swimmer.
So he will go with her to her world. Okay, nice. All right.
Yes.
Good. I'm glad that Zafri has friends like you guys. You know, just keep motivating each other, keep inspiring each other to do
sir.
your best. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
You
well,
carry on.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah. Okay. Guys, we were talking about I have seen the Taj Mahal and I saw the Taj Mahal. I saw the Taj Mahal is the past simple and I've seen the Taj Mahal is the present perfect. तो दोनों एक ही बार देख करके दोनों ही बातें बोल सकते हैं। मैंने ताजमहल एक बार देखा, राइट? लेकिन कभी मैं प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट भी बोल सकता हूँ, पास्ट सिंपल भी बोल सकता हूँ। लेट मी एक्सप्लेन. If I'm talking about a past event, 2018, I was in Agra. I saw the Taj Mahal. All right. I will not use I have seen the Taj Mahal in this context. खाली उस सेंटेंस पे मत ध्यान दो, उसके पहले वाली बातों पे ध्यान दो. In 2018, I was in Agra. I saw the Taj Mahal. My cousin decided to take me to Agra. We saw the Taj Mahal. 2 years ago, I went to Agra. I saw the Taj Mahal. 2 years ago, I was coming back from Delhi. I decided to take a stoppage at Agra, and we saw the Taj Mahal. Okay. तो पास्ट की बात कर रहे हैं तो पास्ट में बता दिया, लेकिन अभी की बात हो रही है, कोई ताजमहल की बात निकाला. ओके, मैंने कहा आई हैव सीन द ताजमहल, मतलब मुझे पता है ताजमहल कैसा है. आई हैव सीन द ताज. बट इफ आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट द पास्ट, या मतलब एक कुल मिलाकर के ये आई हैव द एक्सपीरियंस ऑफ सीइंग द ताजमहल. आई हैव द एक्सपीरियंस ऑफ सीइंग द ताजमहल. दो बातें होती है. मैंने थप्पड़ खाया है लड़की से, मैंने लड़की से थप्पड़ खाया है. ओके, तो सबके पास नहीं होगा एक्सपीरियंस, है क्या? Do you all have the experience of being slapped by a girl? Do you have the experience? So I have that experience. Okay.
By mom, sir.
Sorry, Sam.
By mom, everyone get.
But it was my sister actually. It was my sister, and in one case it was a girlfriend. Okay. But छोड़ो, दोबारा नहीं बोलना था, वो नहीं बोलना था. So only my sister. Okay. Only my sister has slapped me. Okay.
But you said, sir, ladki se, so she is also ladki.
She is also ladki. My sister is definitely a girl, definitely, no problem. So yeah. Okay, guys. Present perfect talks about the same action in the past, but there is a connection to the present. वो present में connection कैसे होगा? जैसे भी चाहो. हिंदी में भी करते हो तुम?
या सर, मैंने ताजमहल देखा है, मैं बता सकती हूँ वो कहाँ पे क्या है, तुम उसी तरह जाओ. You can relate from the person.
Exactly. मैंने ताजमहल देखा है, कोई खास सुंदर मुझे तो नहीं लगता है कि बहुत ज्यादा सुंदर है. मैंने देखा है ताजमहल. ओके, लाइक दैट. और मैंने ताजमहल देखा है, बहुत खूबसूरत है. तो ये प्रेजेंट से कनेक्शन है. हम लोग ये कर रहे थे, वो कर रहे थे, हमने ताजमहल देखा. हम यहाँ जा रहे थे, वहां जा रहे थे, हमने ताजमहल देखा. ठीक है, तो पास्ट की बात कर रहे हो तो बताओ कि ताजमहल देखा. पास्ट की बात कर रहे हो तो बताओ आई सॉ द ताजमहल. और पास्ट की बात नहीं कर रहे हो, अभी से कनेक्शन हो रहा है किसी तरह से भी, तो यस आई हैव सीन द ताजमहल. यस आरिश.
Sir, if you don't mind, could you also explain past perfect? I had seen the Taj Mahal.
वो लेटर वो कंफ्यूज कर देगा. अभी जहां मैंने बताया ना आरिश, यू विल बी वेरी कंफ्यूज. ओके, later I will explain that. Just maybe after this unit 6. Okay, I will tell you, because by then you will be very clear about the difference between the past simple and the present perfect. Okay, next. Guys, he's going to leave home because he has won a dance scholarship. He is going to train to be a ballet dancer. He's going to train. Future plans, guys, future plans. He's going to future plans. Everybody, can you see the future plans here? He's going to train
Yes, sir.
to be a ballet dancer at the English National Ballet School in London. How did this happen? हुआ कैसे ये सब? How did this happen? Please pay attention. Na. Khushi. I want your full attention, Khushi. 100% involvement. I know. You are getting messages. I know. Okay. This is why I ask people to keep their cameras on, because I know what's going on with them. Okay. See, how did this happen? ये सब कैसे हुआ? He's going to train to be a ballet dancer at the English National Ballet School. Huh? How did this happen? ये सब कैसे हुआ? Amazingly, Joel took up dancing only 3 years ago. Joel took up dancing only 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
3 years ago. 3 years ago. 3 साल पहले. Past time, guys. Joel took up dancing. Okay. Took up dancing means he started dancing. Joel took up dancing means, guys, started. Joel started dancing only 3 years ago. He went with a female cousin to her ballet class. He went with a female cousin to her ballet class. We say cousin sister. That is British Indian English, guys. And in British English, if you want to, emphasize, then you use female cousin, male cousin. Understand? He went with a female cousin to her ballet class.
Or static member of the class.
You are reading out loud. You are reading out loud, Kalpana. Okay. He went with a female cousin to her ballet class. Ballet. Sabaji, when you're watching this recording later, see, ballet, not ballet. T is silent, okay? English is not a phonetic language. This will never happen with Hindi, that there is a letter, but you don't have to use the sound of that letter. But it is very, very common in English. Walk, W-A-L-K, right? L is silent there. We have silent letters in English, not a special thing. He went with a female cousin to her ballet class. I thought, what is this strange dance? I thought, what is this strange dance? So when he went to the ballet class, did he, was it the first time that he saw ballet, or he knew what ballet dance was like?
First time. It was
the first time that he saw ballet dance, because his thought was, what is this strange dance? It's not like Kenyan dancing. It's not like Kenyan dancing. It's different from Kenyan dancing. It's not like Kenyan dancing. But then when he saw the men dancing, the men यहाँ क्यों? खाली men क्यों नहीं?
The men of the ballet class.
Exactly. The men in the ballet class, a definitive group. Men मतलब सारे men. चलो बोलो. Men are violent. Men are violent. मैंने किसी खास group के बारे में बात की? No. It is not about any particular group. Men are violent means men in general. Okay. Okay. But when he saw the men dancing, Arish, you understand? And Sunita, you understand the men?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sunita, are you there? देखो यही problem.
Yes, sir. I am there.
ये the men को explain करोगी? Can you explain the men? No, she's
Men.
here.
Sir, the men we
Okay, let's move on. When he saw the men dancing and they were leaping and jumping, Can you see this guy? Leaping and jumping. Leaping and jumping. He thought, I knew this is what I wanted to do with my life. This is what I wanted to do with my life. Sometimes what happens, it takes you just one moment and you can decide what you want to do in your life. Just one moment. Sometimes it takes just one look at a person and this is the person you want to spend your life with. There are some lucky people. Again, I will call them lucky because it is not true for the rest of us. When we see something and we think, okay, this is what we want to do, we actually like it. But after a few days, a few weeks, a few months, we start to lose interest. Okay? There are lots of people, they must have started a certain career, a certain kind of business. And after a few years, they might have said, I'm not enjoying it so much, right? But some people are so lucky. It takes them just one moment, to realize that this is what they want, to do with their lives. And then sometimes, you like somebody, you spend some time with them, maybe a year or 2 years, and you're definitely thinking of marrying them, being with them forever. But after 1 or 2 years, you feel something is missing, you start getting bored with them. There's something that goes wrong and you have to go through a breakup. And this is heartbreaking, of course. So some people are lucky, their decisions, their important decisions of life are made in one moment. This guy is one of them. He went to this class, he saw men dancing there, and he knew in that moment that this is what he wanted to do with his life. It means forever. He wanted to just do this. This is what he wanted as his career. So luck was on his side. Luck was on his side. Luck was on his side. Yes. Luck was on his side. Luck was on his side. Acha expression hai na? Luck was on his side. Say it in Hindi, guys.
किस्मत उसके साथ है. था, sorry, था.
Okay.
आपके पास थी.
Luck was on his side. Okay. Luck was on his side. An American dance teacher, Cooper Rust, from the School of American Ballet in New York, saw him dance. Who saw him dance, guys?
Cooper Rush.
And who's Cooper Rust?
American dance teacher.
An American dance teacher. She is an American dance teacher. Cooper Rust is an American dance teacher. She saw him dance. She saw him dance. Okay, Cooper Rust saw him dance. Say it in Hindi. Cooper Rust saw him dance.
उसको डांस करते हुए देखे.
Excuse me, sir, sorry. Could I leave the class?
Sure.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Cooper Rust saw him dance. Cooper Rust saw him dance. Cooper Rust saw him dance. Okay. Cooper Rust saw him dance. उसको नाचते हुए देखा. Okay. Saw him dance. कहाँ है वो? जाफरी कहाँ है? Sorry, जाफरी. Arish.
Yes, sir.
The other day you were talking about, sir, dance के dancing, sir. याद है?
Yeah. 2 days ago.
क्या क्या पढ़ा था तुमने?
I didn't read, sir. I heard somewhere, I think, on YouTube or somewhere else.
क्या पढ़ा था?
I saw them eating. I saw them fighting. Or
Okay.
that was wrong, obviously.
Nana, did I say that?
Because it is written in the book that
No.
the structure.
No. I didn't say that. Even in the last conversation, I said both are correct. It's the same thing. I saw him dance. I saw him dancing. Okay. अच्छा एक बात बताओ. डांसिंग बोलने से कंटिन्यूटी की फीलिंग आती है? आती है ना?
No.
डांसिंग बोलने से कंटिन्यूटी की फीलिंग नहीं आती?
No. The activity is going on.
हाँ. So I saw him dancing में क्या लगता है? क्या हुआ होगा?
डांस करते देखिए होगी पूरा टाइम.
कोई नाच रहा होगा और वो देखिए. Saw him dancing. Okay. I saw him dance. कोई नाचा होगा और वो देखी होगी. Okay. तो दोस्तों कभी कभी sometimes there is a small difference between I saw him dance and saw him dancing. Okay, let me explain. Suppose somebody danced, okay, for 5 minutes and you saw the whole thing. Okay, you saw the whole thing. Then can you not say I saw him dance because you saw the whole dance? And imagine that somebody was dancing and you saw a glimpse of it. You saw a glimpse of it for a few moments only. You saw only for a few moments. Can you not say I saw him dancing because you saw him when he was dancing? So maybe I saw him dancing. Do you understand that gap, Arish? The difference, small difference?
Yes, sir.
Small.
Like yesterday, I saw Sanju Samson batting the whole innings.
So if the whole innings you saw, then why would you say I saw him batting? Why won't you say I saw him bat?
Because he was batting
but you saw the whole thing, you can. Guys, there isn't a
And I,
difference between I saw him bat, I saw him batting. There isn't a big difference. But some people try to highlight this difference. That I saw him bat means the whole thing, and saw him batting means in the middle of it. Okay? Okay, आप मुझे बताओ, somebody is stealing money from your house, or a member of the family, or maybe a maid or a servant, is stealing money. Okay? तो आप क्या करते हो? आप बीच में देखते हो कि पूरा देखते हो नॉर्मली?
saw him still, sir.
मैंने पूछा बीच में देखते हो उसको चोरी करते हो बीच में, या पूरा देखते हो?
बीच में।
नॉर्मली क्या होता है? नॉर्मली क्या होता है?
बीच में देखता हूँ।
हाँ, तो वो कर रहा होता है, ही इज इन द एक्शन, द पर्सन इज इन द एक्शन, राइट? आप बोलो हम तुमको देखे थे तुम चुरा रहा था पैसा, हम देखे थे तुम चुरा रहा था। आई सॉ यू स्टीलिंग, आई सॉ यू स्टीलिंग मनी, आई सॉ यू स्टीलिंग। हम देखे थे तुम चुराया था, हम देखे थे तुम चुराया था। आई सॉ यू स्टील। हम देखे तुम चुरा रहा था, आई सॉ यू स्टीलिंग। हम देखे तुम चुराया था, आई सॉ यू स्टील। ओके, easy. That's the small difference. Sometimes some people observe. Most people don't observe this difference. Okay, for them this is the same thing. The gap is not that big. The meaning doesn't change so much. Whether you say I saw him steal, I saw him stealing, I saw him dance, I saw him dancing. Okay, I saw him cry, I saw him crying. The gap is not so big. But अगर आपको एहसास है crying में ing है, तो the action of crying was in progress, और आपने बीच में देखा। ओके, तो इस तरह से sometimes some people maintain that difference. Okay, that's all. I hope you understood. चले आगे बढ़ते हैं।
Sir,
Yes, Saurabh.
actually, there is my friend, and he also asked this question to my professor. Actually, I am not lying, and she gave me a different answer,
What did
totally
she
different
say?
from yours.
What did she say?
I guess she told fight and fighting. She told fight is used for means when you see the whole action from
Yes.
start to end.
Yes.
And second fighting when you start from मतलब बीच से शुरू करना।
हाँ, तो वही तो मैंने भी कहा एक तरह से, लेकिन अगेन ये इंडियन टीचर्स बोलते हैं ये सारी बातें, लेकिन रियल लाइफ में ये सब चीजें उतनी मायने नहीं रखती हैं। ओके, मैं आपको जो मायने रखता है वो बता चुका हूं। द हिंदी, मैंने देखा तुम लोग लड़ रहे थे, मैंने देखा तुम लोग लड़ रहे थे, अब कैसे बोलोगे इसको?
I saw you were fighting.
ओके, और आई सॉ यू फाइटिंग। ओके, आई सॉ यू फाइटिंग।
Fighting.
तुम लोग तो पॉइंट मेरा ये था कि जब आप कभी कभी, अगेन ये इंडियन टीचर्स करते हैं ये सब चीजें, क्योंकि अभी भी हम लोग कुछ पुराने इंग्लिश में पढ़े हुए हैं, तो सम ऑफ देम टॉक अबाउट दीज थिंग्स। लेकिन इन रियल लाइफ, इन प्रैक्टिकल इंग्लिश, देयर इज नो डिफरेंस बिटवीन आई सॉ देम फाइट, आई सॉ देम फाइटिंग, देयर इज नो डिफरेंस, दे यूज आइदर। बट अगर आपको पता है फाइटिंग का फीलिंग क्या होता है आईएनजी वाला, तो आप समझ सकते हैं। यू डोंट हैव टू आस्क अ टीचर। Okay, you can easily understand. I saw them fighting. I saw them fighting. I saw them fight. Okay, so there is no ing here, तो आपने पूरी fight देखी maybe. Okay, so that's the point. So how did you think it was different? I said the same thing, Saurabh, didn't I?
I didn't get, sir.
Okay, the rest of you guys understood what I said, or you have to watch the recording later maybe.
I am going to watch the recording later.
Okay, fine. Let's continue. This dance teacher, Cooper Russ, saw this boy dance. She comes to Kenya every year to teach ballet classes to poor children. Okay, guys? She comes to Kenya every year to teach ballet classes to poor children. She comes to Kenya every year to teach ballet classes to poor children.
Sir, can I leave?
Yes, Rukaya. In one sentence, we have 2-3 times, guys. The word tier 2 has been used 3 times. खाली ये देख लो, इसलिए बोल रहे हैं कि ये सब चीज पर ध्यान नहीं देना चाहिए। बोले आप ध्यान दिला के ध्यान नहीं देने के लिए बोल रहे हैं। व्हाट अ बिग पैराडॉक्स। मैं खुद बोल रहा हूँ कि देखो 3 बार और मैं कह रहा हूँ ध्यान मत देना, इसलिए इससे मीनिंग सीखने में कुछ मदद नहीं मिलेगी। शी कम्स टू केन्या, यू अंडरस्टैंड दिस पार्ट? शी कम्स टू केन्या every year. She comes to Kenya every year, guys. You understand? Why does she come? To teach ballet classes. To whom? To poor children. She comes to Kenya every year. Why? To teach ballet classes. To whom? To poor children. Okay, she comes to Kenya every year to teach ballet classes to poor children. And when she saw Joel, she couldn't believe how beautifully he moved. She couldn't believe how beautifully he moved. She couldn't believe how beautifully he moved, and with no training at all. She couldn't believe how beautifully he moved, and with no training at all. It means he was not a trained, dancer, but still there was grace in his movement. There was elegance in his movement. How beautifully he moved. She invited him to train with her. She said, "Come, train with me. You're so good." Okay. And he began working in her studio 3 or 4 times a week. Okay. Now you understand how luck favored him? Yeah. Luck was on his side. A good teacher spotted him, saw him dance, and she invited him to train with her. And he began working in her studio 3 or 4 times a week. He was shy at first. Not very confident. He was shy at first. But Russ liked the way he learned so quickly. And worked so hard. He was a hardworking guy, and he learned quickly as well. And obviously, teachers love such students, such people, Russ liked the way he learned so quickly and worked so hard. He even started teaching children just a few years younger than himself. So he was helping the teacher as well. He started teaching the children who were just a few years younger than himself. That was 3 years ago. ये सब कब हो रहा था? 3 साल पहले. That was 3 years ago. That here refers to the whole thing that you have heard, you read. That was 3 years ago. ये 3 साल पहले की बात. That was 3 years ago. And now Joel is moving to London. So these 3 years have changed, his life, Joel's life. Joel says his dream is to become a principal dancer. Main dancer, main dancer, guys, principal dancer. His dream is to become a principal dancer, but he would like to run a dance studio in Nairobi. He would also like to run a dance studio in Nairobi. He wants to become a principal dancer, but he would also like to run a dance studio in Nairobi and just take kids from the street. He will take kids from the street. Take kids means teach, right? He will take kids from the street. गलियों से बच्चे उठाएगा, मतलब किडनैप नहीं करेगा. Okay, he will train them. He'll take kids from the street like they found me. Most of us are grateful like this. If we experience good things, we want to do good things. You see, a lot of criminals, when you read their history, okay, criminals, a lot of them, they did not have a very happy childhood. A lot of criminals didn't have a happy childhood. So they never learned the right things, Nobody was there to tell them, So this guy wants to pay back. He wants to pay back. Like they found him, he wants to take children from the street. He wants to show them that dance can be a way to a better future. He wants to show them. What does he want to show them? That dance can be a way to a better future. How many people in your town, Bihar Sharif, believe that dance can be a way to a better future? Very few. Most of your parents, most parents here in Bihar Sharif will not encourage their children to dance. They think it's a distraction. They don't think dance can be a way to a better future. The same is attitude towards sports. They don't think sports can be a way to a better future. No, they don't really believe this. सुनीता, ध्यान नहीं है तुम्हारा? तुम नहीं जान रही मैं क्या पढ़ा रहा हूं? ऐसे ऐसे सिचुएशन में आपका फर्ज बनता है कि आप बाद में रिकॉर्डिंग देखो. ओके?
Yeah, sir. Actually, sir, I read this and I am getting what you are saying. Just
बोलो फिर. अगर ये बोलना है तो बोलो.
except few things.
मैं फिर से बोल देता हूं आप लोगों को. एक्विजिशन के लिए फुली इन्वॉल्व होना जरूरी है. मल्टीटास्किंग करके एक्विजिशन नहीं होता दोस्त.
I agree.
एक्सपर्ट से कि जब आप एक्विजिशन के लिए कोई सुन रहे होते हैं, इंग्लिश सुन रहे होते हैं या कोई भाषा, तो आपका इन्वॉल्व होना जरूरी है. तब वो एक्विजिशन आसानी से होती है. उसी चीज में इन्वॉल्व होना, उसको रिसीव करना. Two people are talking to each other, okay? And you are trying to make out what they're saying. You're not even talking to them. Two people are talking in front of you and you're involved. You're trying to make out what they're saying. It will help you. But अगर आप बैठ के वहां गेम खेल रहे हो ना, तो this will not help you with any acquisition. You have to be mentally involved. और ये बात मैं बता रहा हूं, अगर आप नहीं कर पा रहे अभी, तो प्लीज, क्योंकि ये लर्निंग का क्लास है ही नहीं दोस्तों. It's mainly acquisition class. That's why the course is long. अगर मुझे लर्निंग करानी होगी ना, I'm telling you, हर दिन एक चैप्टर खत्म हो जाएगा. इतने अच्छे से एक्सप्लेन करूंगा. अगर आप लोग यकीन नहीं करते तो आप सब लोग एक ग्रामर क्लास बनाओ, ठीक है ना? मैं यूट्यूब पे आप लोग को पढ़ाता हूँ, हिंदी में बोल के पढ़ाऊंगा. ओके? एंड आप देखना कि आपको कोई एक्विजिशन की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी, लेकिन उस कोर्स के खत्म होने के बाद आपकी इंग्लिश की समझ बेहतर होगी. बाकी कुछ और नहीं. ना आप लिख पाओगे बेहतर, ना बोल पाओगे बेहतर. जैसे लिख पाते थे क्लास शुरू होने से पहले, वैसे ही लिखोगे क्लास खत्म होने के बाद, क्योंकि उसमें एक्विजिशन नहीं होता. नहीं समझ में आती ये सारी बातें? ऑलराइट. So he wants to show them that the dance can be a way to a better future. क्या अरेंजमेंट है, क्या सुंदर पैटर्न है, देख रहे हो ना? Dance can be a way to a better future. Sam, you understand this? Sports can be a way to a better future. A lot of people think that it's only studies here. Studies can be the only way to a better future. A lot of people think studies can be the only way to a better future. And it may be true in most people's case because they don't have access to other things. They're not super talented. He would also like to move his family out of Govinda. He would like to move his family out of Govinda. Hindi?
Sir, I want to say something. Sir, as I'm doing two work simultaneously because the reason behind is this: I have my work as well. If I not watch the videos, if I not do the homework, then you say the thing that I will really accept it and I say that I'm wrong. But sometimes it's tough to do two things like. It's really tough for me to manage all the things like random tasks I'm doing my work. So that's why I say.
Do watch the recording. Look, I know your work is important, okay? And you can't give up your work. So watch the record, okay?
If I have doubt, then I will ask.
Yeah. He would also like to move his family out of Govinda. Say it in Hindi, guys. Nobody is trying. Nobody is trying. Is it so difficult? He would also like to move his family out of Govinda. Arish.
Yes, sir. वो अपना फैमिली को बाहर ले जाना चाहता है.
Very good. Very good.
गोविंदा से.
Very easy. He would also like to move his family out of Govinda. There was a terrible fire there last year. There was a terrible fire. छोटा मोटा fire था कि बहुत भयानक fire था?
बहुत बड़ा.
There was a terrible fire there last year. 2,000 people lost their homes. Last year, there was a terrible fire.
भयानक.
People lost their homes, including his family. 2,000 people lost, including his family, guys. Now understand how life is for this guy. Role play.
Well,
Now,
include
yeah, go on. Anybody's talking? No. His
included.
family are quite well
2 days
off.
before in mud.
2 days before is wrong English because we said 2 days ago. We don't say 2 days before, do we, Sam?
Yeah, 2 days ago.
What 2 days ago?
Included.
Included?
These included user of
Yeah.
So now we study include.
You're not following the conversation in the group now. Guys, koi faltu baatcheet nahi hogi group mein, okay? Only practice because other people kind of feel demotivated to read the whole conversation, okay? I explained it very nicely to some of the people there that look, अगर आपको मुश्किल हो रही है तो उसको एक साथ ले आओ, including डाल के बताया था ना, जिसके बाद सौरभ तुमने प्रैक्टिस की. यस बेटा, अगर उसको इंक्लूडिंग को आप चाहो तो सेपरेट कर सकते हो. लेट मी There was a terrible fire there last year. 2,000 people lost their homes. Full stop. आगे बोलो. नहीं, full stop मैंने दिया है वहां पे. समझ में आ रहा है? Homes के बाद full stop. There was a terrible fire there last year. 2,000 people lost their homes. Full stop. आगे क्या बोलेंगे? इंक्लूडिंग हिज फैमिली को कैसे आप कैसे एक्सप्रेस करेंगे?
His family.
There was a terrible fire there last year. 2,000 people lost their homes. Full stop. अब आगे बोलो.
Joel's family.
It included his family.
It के जगह बोलेंगे these people included his family as well. It कैसे बोल पाएंगे? Please, इसीलिए इतना complicated नहीं करने के लिए including his family. Got it? फिर से करते हैं. There was a terrible fire there last year. 2,000 people lost their homes. Comma, including his family. Okay? There was a terrible fire there last year. 2,000 people lost their homes. Full stop. These, people included his family too. Means among these people were his family too. Those people who lost their home. Yes, Sam?
Can you repeat it, sir?
You are going to write it down?
Oh, no, sir.
Okay. There was a terrible fire there last year. Okay. 2,000 people lost their homes.
Okay.
Full stop. Next sentence will start with the subject.
These
people included his family.
Yes, sir. Okay.
ये ज्यादा नेचुरल है, इंक्लूडिंग हिज फैमिली लिखना, ये ज्यादा नेचुरल है. ओके तो आपने जितने भी सेंटेंसेस पढ़े, जैसे where did we read the word include first time?
Adam.
Yeah, let's see.
These include, sir, और ऊपर में.
ऊपर company's name.
थोड़ा ऊपर में सर, वो इंट्रोडक्शन में. In introduction.
Oh.
Last line.
Yeah. All in all, because of mud, there were 1.7 million attacks on more than 650,000 victims. Including, अगर कॉमा कर दें यहाँ victims के बाद तो
included or user of.
नहीं included से नहीं चलेगा. Included वहां है क्योंकि subject है this. अब बोलो. Including users of
Xbox Live, Minecraft.
I hope you understand.
Sir, my mobile is going to off.
To be off.
That's why I left.
Sure, Zafi. No issues. Okay. All right. आई एम लीविंग ही शुड हैव सेड, दैट्स व्हाई आई एम लीविंग, इसलिए हम जा रहे हैं। गाइस हियर दीज इंक्लूडेड, अगर यहाँ विक्टिम्स के बाद कॉमा दे दे तो वी विल नॉट से दीज इंक्लूडेड, वी विल से इंक्लूडिंग यूजर्स ऑफ Xbox लाइव एंड da. आगे देखो ये।
Sir, here include is a verb.
Yeah, of course.
And there?
पार्टिसिपल कहलाता है बेटा वो।
What, sir?
पार्टिसिपल कहलाता है। क्यों जानना है उसको क्या कहते हैं, क्या फर्क पड़ता है इससे? क्यों अपना
No, sir.
लाइफ मुश्किल बना रहे हो? अपनी लाइफ मुश्किल बना रहे हो बेटा। जैसे फिर से बता देता हूं, जैसे ये तो इजी है कि एक सब्जेक्ट हो गया, फिर एक वर्ब हो गया पास्ट टेंस में, राइट? इजी, ये तो कोई बताने की जरूरत नहीं है, यू कैन इजिली अंडरस्टैंड दिस इज द सब्जेक्ट हियर and then you have the verb included. Now when you give a full comma here after victims you are writing a comma, तो verb बिना subject के कैसे आएगा दोस्त? Understand that? verb जिसको आप कहते हो, दो बातें होती बेटा। सैम, when we say verb, दो बातें दिमाग में आनी चाहिए, एक पार्ट ऑफ स्पीच वर्ब और एक सेंटेंस का हिस्सा वर्ब, दोनों अलग अलग चीजें होती हैं। यस और नो? चलो बताता हूं। He wants to learn English. He wants to learn to dance. He wants to learn to dance. Okay? He wants to learn to sing. He wants to learn to cook. तो इस सेंटेंस में पार्ट ऑफ अ स्पीच के लिहाज से, from the perspective of part of a speech, there are three verbs: want, learn, and cook. Want, learn, to speak. Speak as well. That's also a verb, of course. But sentence के हिस्से, when you look at the parts of the sentence, not part of a speech, so there is only one verb.
Wants.
He wants. He wants. This wants is a verb of the sentence. A verb is the part of a sentence. Understand? A subject is a part of a sentence. A sentence has two important parts: a subject and a verb. Do you agree, everybody? So when I say he wants to learn to dance, okay, तो in this sentence there are three verbs. ये तीन verbs sentence के verb नहीं है, हिस्सा नहीं है sentence के, verb part of a speech है उनका, ठीक है? उस word का part of a speech verb है, जैसे want का भी part of a speech verb है, learn का भी part of a speech verb है, और cook का भी part of a speech verb है। लेकिन sentence का verb है he wants, only one, he wants। तो ऐसा कह सकते हैं इंग्लिश में जो वर्ब्स होते हैं उनको दो कैटेगरी में बांटते हैं, एक फिनाइट वर्ब, एक नॉन फिनाइट वर्ब। ठीक? फिनाइट वर्ब वो होते हैं विच चेंज अकॉर्डिंग टू द सब्जेक्ट एंड टेंस। फिनाइट वर्ब वो होते हैं जो सब्जेक्ट के बाद आते हैं, एंड दे चेंज अकॉर्डिंग टू द सब्जेक्ट एंड अकॉर्डिंग टू द टेंस। तो मुझे बताओ फिनाइट वर्ब इसमें कितने थे? ही वॉन्ट्स टू लर्न टू डांस, ही वॉन्ट्स टू लर्न टू कुक, he wants to learn to sing. इसमें finite verb कितना है?
One.
कौन सा?
Wants.
Exactly. क्योंकि past tense में ये क्या हो जाएगा?
Wanted.
He wanted to learn to sing. तो बाकी सब ऐसे रहा, they didn't change ना, उनका change नहीं हुआ ना। Non-finite verbs don't change in their form. According to tense, according to subject, they don't change. ठीक है? नॉन फिनाइट वर्ब्स चेंज नहीं होते।
ओके सर।
तो मुझे ये पूछना था कि क्या इंक्लूडिंग वर्ब नहीं रहेगा? रहेगा, लेकिन और आगे बातें सुनो। इंग्लिश में एक वर्ड होता है पार्टिसिपल, ग्रामर में पार्टिसिपल, आईएनजी फॉर्म को ही कहते हैं पार्टिसिपल। ओके, तो व्हेन यू से there were 1.7 million attacks on more than 650,000 victims, comma, including users of Xbox, तो including क्या है? फिनाइट वर्ब है कि नॉन फिनाइट वर्ब है? पहले ये बताओ, अगर याद नहीं। फिनाइट था वो जो चेंज होता था सब्जेक्ट के हिसाब से, यहां तो सब्जेक्ट भी नहीं है, तो ये नॉन फिनाइट वर्ब है, हाँ या ना? लेकिन जब ये इंक्लूडेड लिखा है तो ये फिनाइट वर्ब है। ये इंक्लूडेड इज अ फिनाइट वर्ब बिकॉज देयर इज अ सब्जेक्ट दीज। डू यू अंडरस्टैंड? एक सब्जेक्ट के बाद जो वर्ब आता है वो नॉन फिनाइट होता है या फिनाइट गाइस?
फिनाइट।
द वर्ब आफ्टर द सब्जेक्ट इज फिनाइट और उसके बाद जितने वर्ब्स आते हैं वो सब क्या होते हैं?
नॉन फिनाइट।
नॉन फिनाइट। तो फिर से पढ़ लेते हैं। There were 1.7 million attacks on more than 650,000 victims. इसमें फिनाइट वर्ब है there were, be verb. There were 1.7 million attacks on more than 650,000 victims, comma, including users of Xbox Live, Minecraft Runescape, TeamSpeak and Microsoft. कुछ समझ में आ रहा है दोस्तों? Please watch the recording to understand things better. आखिर एक और देखना include के लिए. It also hit 70 other schools and colleges, including Cambridge University. चलिए हम यहाँ पर फुल स्टॉप को लाएंगे, कॉमा नहीं लाएंगे. आफ्टर कॉलेजेस देयर शुड बी अ फुल स्टॉप. इट ऑल्सो हिट 70 अदर स्कूल्स एंड कॉलेजेस, फुल स्टॉप.
These included Cambridge University.
Exactly. These schools and colleges included Cambridge University, right? So I hope you guys understand when we use this included with the subject, these, it, or whatever. And when we use a comma, we use including. Practice this a little bit. You have both the sentences in the text itself so that you can understand them better. Okay?
Okay,
Shall we wrap up a little early today? Maybe we can continue on Monday with a little more energy.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Okay, guys. We will continue on Monday. Right.
Bye, sir.
Bye-bye, guys. Take care. Good night.